Because it's Brain Injury Awareness Week, I wanted to share something that I've discovered in my recovery from brain injury. What I wasn't too aware of at the time is that your brain is part of your nervous system. So your nerves, your spinal cord and your brain together make up your nervous system. And so a brain injury is a direct attack to your nervous system. An injured brain is an incredibly stressed brain. And so that can show up in all sorts of ways and with all sorts of symptoms. And in my case, it severely affected my vision. My vision was really distorted. Trouble processing visual information as well as other sensory information and cognitive information. I was dizzy all the time. The world was spinning. I had incredible headaches. And so it was not a good place to be. And there was literally nothing I could do. And I discovered one thing that was really important. And that was being outside in my backyard was way better than being inside. I began to discover how restorative it was to be in nature and how much that helped my nervous system settle down from that stress response so that I could create some space for my brain to begin to heal. I had never heard of EFT at the time. It is something that I was introduced to later, about a year later actually, by my therapist. But I can say that as EFT also works directly on the nervous system, it has been a fantastic aid in my healing journey. It has continued me to help regulate my nervous system. It has helped me to process the trauma of the actual incident. And it has helped me with many, many more things too. And together, Nature Connection and EFT have been incredible helpful ingredients in my journey of recovery. And so I just wanted to share that this week, this Brain Injury Awareness Week. So alongside any therapy or treatment that you're already doing, I just wanted you to be aware of what you can do for your nervous system to help it regulate, recover, and create space for so important healing. You know, just thinking back where I came from and in those early stages, how I had so much trouble. For instance, reading a simple text on my phone. It took me so much effort and so much time, and not to mention how much effort it was to formulate a sentence and send one back. And then, years later, being able to go back to studying and becoming a clinical EFT practitioner, I would never have thought that would have been possible at the time.